Hello to all Mario fans. Today I'll be teaching you guys on the installation process on how to play and set up Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door remake for the Switch into your PC. So if you're interested in this, then please do watch this video tutorial because I'm going to teach you everything you need to get started. So first of all, you need is that you will need to have a copy of all these three files here and a decent PC, and also you will need to install an application called Ryujinx. So Ryujinx is a Nintendo Switch emulator. It can play any Nintendo Switch games into your PC as long as you have all of these three files here installed in Ryujinx Emulator. So I'm going to teach you where to get Ryujinx Emulator visually, and to do that, you'll need to open a web browser and then just type in Ryujinx Emulator in Google search and hit search. The first result would always be ryujinx.org, and that is their official website, so be sure to click on that. Then click on the Get Started button, and now you can choose on which installer you want to install. There are two installers for Linux, so be sure to choose on which installer you need to install into your device. And for Mac, be sure that you are in Mac OS 12 or later version in order for you to run Ryujinx. And if you're from Windows, be sure that you are in Windows 10 or Windows 11 PC. So I am in Windows 11 PC, and Ryujinx runs perfectly in it. And I have already installed Ryujinx Emulator, so I'm just going to skip on that part because the download and installation process for this is really easy to do and is really straightforward, and that any noob or newbie can do this. All you have to do now is just click on it, download it now, and install it easily into your PC. So I'm just going to skip on that part and minimize this. And I'm just going to assume that you have already installed Ryujinx Emulator. So go ahead, open Ryujinx Emulator. If this is your first installation and your first boot up, your Ryujinx Emulator will not look like mine because mine has already been installed properly, and I have set up some things in them to be able to detect Switch games, and those files are the three files that I've highlighted here in my desktop. You will need to have these files installed in Ryujinx to be able for Ryujinx Emulator to detect Switch games. So what are these files? These files are the Nintendo Switch firmware and the Nintendo Switch keys. The firmware version is in version 18.0.0 and the keys version is in 18.0.1. Now, for the game, the Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door is in an NSP file format, or you can also use an XCF file format so that Ryujinx Emulator will be able to detect and play this game. Now, if you're asking me on how to get all of these three files, the most legal way to do this is that you own a Nintendo Switch console which is fully modded and have installed a custom firmware in it, because if it has a custom firmware installed in it, that means that you can now fully access your Nintendo Switch system files. And once you have access on those system files, all you have to do, guys, is just look for all of the firmware files of the Switch and the keys file of the Switch, and then just transfer them into your PC. Now, in order for you to get the game, there's no other way around this, but you should purchase the game legally. Own the physical copy of the game, purchase it from the physical store, or you can purchase it digitally through eShop. And once you have and own the physical or digital copy of the game, you can now digitally back up that game into either XCI or NSP file format, just like mine here. Now, for those who want to try out this game but don't own a Switch but don't know where to get all of these files, all you have to do, guys, is just scan this QR code here with your QR code reader into your mobile phone so that you'll be redirected to the page wherein you can get a copy of this file. So be sure to check out the entirety of the website, and be sure to check out these highlighted files that I have highlighted in my desktop, and be sure to transfer them into your PC. And once you have these files into your PC, so it's time to install them in Ryujinx Emulator. And I'm just going to assume that you have the files now, guys. So go open Ryujinx folder now, go to File, go to Open Ryujinx folder, and locate System folder. Be sure to open that, then open the keys zip file into desktop, then drag and drop the product keys and title keys inside, copy and paste them into this folder here. If it is your first installation, this folder should be empty. Once done, close in this. Then the next step is to install the firmware file of the Switch. Just go to Tools, go to Install Firmware from XCI or zip file, locate that firmware file and hit open. And we'll say that we'll have to install this firmware version here. Hit yes, and we'll say successfully install. You will know that it is successful because your Switch games will now be detected, and the game icons for the game will be shown. So if you see a game that doesn't have the game icon, that means that you're using an outdated firmware or an outdated key. So be sure to only follow the QR code that we put on your screen to only get the latest files to play Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door in Ryujinx Emulator. So for the next step is all we have to do now is to optimize Ryujinx Emulator so that there'll be no drifting, no crashes, no black screen, or graphical glitches into your playthrough. And to do this is just go to Options, go to Settings, And in this part, just be sure to pause the video and copy every setting that you see here. So these are my settings for the general tab. The game directories could be anywhere into your PC as long as you know where they are, and it should be stored in an SSD so that the game will run much faster, and that the game file format of the games are in XCI or NSB file format, because this is the only file format that Ryujinx support. Now go to input. So if you have a controller, just like mine here, I have a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. I've connected them here, and it is mapped up the same as my Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So if you have other controllers, such as PlayStation or Xbox controller, you can connect them here, map them up according to your liking. But the dead zone for both left and right sticks, you should change this into 0.20 or 20% so that there'll be no drifting into your controller when you are controlling and playing the game. So be sure to change that. Now go to keyboard and hotkeys. These are default settings here. System. You can change the sim region, language, time zone, and system time to whatever you like, because there are some games that requires you to change date to progress the game much faster. And once you have copied my settings, the VSync and FS integrity checks here. Go to CPU, simple settings. Be sure to copy them. Now go to graphics, the most important setting in Ryujinx. So graphics backend, the API that we are using is Vulkan. Your preferred GPU is your dedicated graphics card. Mine is a 2070 Super. Features and enhancements, I have enabled shader cache and enable macro HLE. My resolution scale is in 2x resolution so that the game will look sharper and much more beautiful than the native resolution of the Switch. But if your PC cannot handle that, then just revert back to native resolution, which is the base resolution of the Switch. Once you have copied every settings that you see here, move to audio. Be sure to change your settings here. If you want to play online or multiplayer, go to network and copy my settings here to be able to play multiplayer in some games. Once you're done, hit apply and hit OK. Congratulations, your Ryujinx Emulator is now fully optimized to run and play any Switch games with your PC, such as the latest Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door remake. So a little bit of disclaimer, I'll not be able to show you guys gameplay of this game running into my PC because we all know how strict Nintendo is and they do not support this kind of content. So if I show you a gameplay that Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door is running quite well in Ryujinx Emulator, then my channel will be taken down and my videos will be taken down the same way as they have taken down Ryujinx Emulator, which is the very first Switch emulator for PC, and I don't want that to happen into my channel. So I hope you guys do understand on that part. Because as long as you follow all the steps that I've shown you guys in this video tutorial, you'll be able to play Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door with no issues at all, as long as you follow my optimization settings for Ryujinx Emulator. So if you have some questions regarding the installation process of this game, then just leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll try my best to answer all of them as fast as I can. Thank you for watching, see you next time, and goodbye for now.